Alright, I'm back. We got some Pschorr, and this is their Oktoberfest Marzen out of Munich. We're going to be cracking this open with our Lancaster Razorworks bottle opener. That's a huge pine cone cast in pearl white resin. He did a fantastic job, and thank you, Andre, for that gift. It gets a lot of use here in the shave den. So, cheers! And let's get into it. Oh yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I love Oktoberfest beers year round. A nice Marzen with that kind of caramel sweetness, a little bit bready, malty definitely. Very, very nice. And that one is a shining example. Okay, so for today's shave, we are going to be previewing a collaboration between Murphy and McNeil and Black Mountain Shaving. Now, Murphy and McNeil did the shave products, the Kodiak Bear Tallow Shave Soap and the Aftershave Splash, and they're going to have other products available as well, like balms and whatnot. So Murphy and McNeil did the products, the shave products, but Black Mountain Shaving was the creator of the scent and is the creator of the EDP, the perfume, the fragrance. So a nice collaboration, if you will, between the two. So the artwork on this is badass, to say the least. I am a huge fan of black and red, and this is just, it's fantastic. I absolutely love it right there. So it doesn't really say much but Abbey on the top. But all the essential information is on the side. 4 ounces, Black Mountain Shaving, Murphy and McNeil. Kodiak base, and then it has the ingredients there. Go ahead and I'll let you take a look. A nice smooth pour. It is a pretty firm soap this time, and so not so firm that you can't press into it, but it takes a bit of pressure, so pretty firm soap this time. And usually in my experience, firm soap, you could use a little bit less and still get a really nice lather. So it'll last you a little bit longer. It'll get you a little bit further. So here's a look at the lather I made. That Kodiak soap base has a nice shine to it. It's very dense and creamy. I went with the black and red Lancaster Razorworks bowl to match the aesthetic. I'm going with my black, red, and white Wolf Whiskers custom here with the black and red on bottom, white and red on top. Very, very good looking brush. And if you can see, the tips of this red, black and red blood knot are poking through the white lather right there. So we're going full tilt black and red today, including the black and red Lancaster Razorworks towel. So we're all in on the aesthetic. The razor we're going to be using for today is this rugged, handsome bastard. This is the Aylsworth Drakkant double-edged safety razor, and we're going to be using the open comb variant today. So you can see that chunky open comb there, but the edges are nice and chamfered, so it leaves a smooth feeling when going across the face. Very well done. Alright, and the Aylsworth was sent to me with Gillette Platinum blades, so I went ahead and threw in a fresh Gillette Platinum blade, and we're going to see how that goes today. We're doing a rare hot water shave today. I normally just do lukewarm or cold. If I'm doing like a menthol shave and I want to lean into the menthol, I'll do a cold water shave. But today we're going to do the rare hot water shave and kind of lean into some of the warmth that's in this Abbey scent. So, the Abbey from Joe and Black Mountain Shaving. Let's go ahead and try to read off some of this promo material. The scent is named after the Belmont Abbey Monastery and my daughter, Abbey, Joe's daughter, Abbey. It is an incense-forward scent combined with warm amber and vanilla with an ever so slight hint of rose. It was developed to be low-moderate strength scent so that it blends with your surrounding environment instead of overpowering it. Now, that is a wonderful sentiment for it to be kind of low scent strength so that it kind of blends in with your surroundings. And that might be the case for the fragrance, which was the kind of initial product made out of this line. But I gotta tell you, this shaving soap is bold and banging, and I love it. Definitely like maybe 6 or 7 on the scent strength. It is bold, and that is exactly the way I like it. I like a nice strong scent, and I think this one delivers. It smells fantastic. So Joe from Black Mountain Shaving, if you've been watching my channel for a while, he's collaborated with a few artisans, and I have picked up almost all of his releases, and he has sent me a preview set of his fragrance line when that came out, and I gotta tell you, I am a fan of almost everything this guy puts out. Like, I don't know, there's something about his nose and my nose where we just kind of like, we must like the same things, because I'm telling you, he just drops banger after banger after banger, in my opinion. Now, after saying all that, I have to disclose that this is a promo set that was sent to me for free from Murphy and McNeil, for the purposes of previewing the product. Take that for what you will. I do not get free product for positive review. That is not something I do. I will never sacrifice my channel's integrity for $30, for, I don't know, maybe $40 worth of product. I mean, it's not fucking worth it. And speaking about the price was not disclosed in the promo material, so I actually do not know the price. But if you've ever bought any of Murphy and McNeil's Kodiak soap, you'll know it's probably going to be somewhere around the $24, $25, $26 mark. And for 4 ounces of his bear tallow. So, right around industry standard these days for a top shelf artisan offering. Now, the scent notes on this one go above and beyond what was mentioned in the description there. So we got incense, amber, balsam, absinthe, vanilla, not absinthe vanilla, absinthe and vanilla, aldehydes, saffron, rose, osmanthus. Sometimes I get tied up on that one. Osmanthus, lime and ylang ylang. So quite a few scent notes on this one, but I think it is very well blended. I do think they were pretty spot on when they said it's incense forward with a hint of rose, and it does really feature that that warm amber and vanilla, but I don't think that tells the full story. That's just kind of like the quick and dirty of this one. Now, I don't think, I guess if you didn't like incense, like you know that you don't like incense, maybe, stay away from this one. But I gotta say, the way that this is blended and put together, I think they did a fantastic job. It's kind of the amber and vanilla kind of make it like a mellow, sweet incense accord, and then the kind of the rose is just kind of like an underlying note. It's noticeable to me, and I hate rose as a scent note in the majority of cases. Although being transparent, I have been coming around to it just recently. There's been a few fragrances that I've came across that have really impressed me, and they featured rose as a scent note. So that part is pretty spot on. But I do think there are certain things, like the featuring of balsam and absinthe. I think while they're not prominent notes and they're not like immediately detectable, I can feel where they like add complexity to this. And in my opinion, without them, it wouldn't be the same fragrance. Now, the lime and ylang ylang, this isn't a citrus forward scent. That's just there probably to keep it from being like, too dark or too sweet or, whatever. It's just there to round it out a little bit. But it's extremely well done. If you've tried other Black Mountain shaving fragrances, you'll probably agree with me that he has a good nose and he blends some good smelling stuff. Now the Drakkant is shaving well. The with the grain went extremely well. Now I go against the grain on pass 2. I only do 2 passes, and I throw in a little bit of, it's kind of like a 2.5 pass shave, because I do like a hybrid where I'll just throw in a few across the grain strokes as necessary. But for being an open comb, it doesn't feel too aggressive. It's actually still very smooth. Non-threatening. It doesn't feel scary. Oh, and it's worth mentioning, I had probably, well, let's see. I was up hunting. So I was at deer camp for 5 days, so I didn't shave for 5 days. And then I don't think I got a shave in the day before that. So I believe I have about 6 days growth. And I can tell you, I should have showed you before the shave, because there are a few
naysayers out there who who have put in my comments, what are you even shaving? And I'm thinking, are you asking a dude with a full
beard if he like doesn't have growth to shave? I don't know. It seems ridiculous to me, but if I would have showed you the growth, which I really should have now that I'm talking about it, but those 6 days, I had like straight up like a centimeter or like half a centimeter of like noticeable growth. The hairs were already quite long. And I was just dying to get a shave. Nothing feels better than getting a shave than after you've built up a few days' growth. It just seems like those shaves, they feel so much better than the daily shave. And for whatever reason, they're closer in my experience. Don't ask me why. It's like a freak of nature thing. But after doing it many times, it's just a thing. Alright, let's get back on track. I do believe we got ourselves a very close and comfortable shave. I'll go ahead and feel around as I rinse off. But absolutely no problems performance-wise from the Kodiak soap base. As expected, I'm really familiar with the Kodiak soap base. It's one of my top favorite soap bases available. I love Murphy and McNeil, whether or not they send me a free promotional product. I love them regardless, and I've purchased many sets from them with my own money. And this one would be no exception. If they didn't contact me, I wouldn't contact them. I would just wait for it to be released on December 9th, and I would get it just like everyone else with my own money. Alright, let's transfer over to the Lancaster Razorworks towel here. So it looks like December 9th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That will be the official release of the Abbey from Murphy and McNeil and Black Mountain Shaving. So if you're interested in this one, if it sounds like something that's right up your alley, I think it's a perfect release for this time of the year. A little bit colder weather, fall, winter. The kind of warm, sweet incense, amber, vanilla. It just works better this time of year, I do believe. But I think once you get this in hand and you put your nose to it, you'll probably agree that this one isn't so heavy. It actually has a mellow nature to it. That it isn't so heavy that it could be worn year round. As a matter of fact, when I got that little preview EDP, or what do you call it? That little sample of EDP that Black Mountain Shaving sent me a while back. That was months ago, so it was still warm weather and I was wearing it. It worked just fine. Alright. Best aftershave bottle in the game. Murphy and McNeil's aftershave bottle here. A tall, handsome, frosted glass with a faux leather cap. Nice artwork on the front. All the info you'd ever need on the back. This one is an alcohol aftershave with a quality industry standard restrictor. But if you don't like an alcohol aftershave, Murphy and McNeil does something really cool where they offer with alcohol or without. They offer with menthol or without, real menthol or synthetic menthol. And so I think that is just an awesome feature It's customer friendly, and I like seeing that sort of stuff. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If Abbey sounds good to you, please go pick it up. It's a winner. It's a banger. So, cheers, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.